this is on my second channel because I feel like this is just an extra, and people get really pissy at me when I put on videos on my first channel when it's not anything to do with hair or makeup. So there we go, this is just a, you know, blah 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 video. God, I just get mind freeze all the time. So, some of you will be upset to hear that I am moving my channel from a hair and makeup channel to kind of a variety channel. So there will be hair and video tutorials, but I don't want that to be my life. I don't want my life to be making my hair look different every single day. But I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. So I would rather do things that I find interesting as well, and hope that you find them interesting, because I just feel like I'm only doing it because you're telling me to, and that's not, obviously that's not cool. Okay. Yesterday I was in Hollister, and I was, well, obviously finding it difficult to see anything in there, but I was walking around, you know, feeling the walls, and I was queuing and I bought my this, and as I was walking out, this woman came behind me and she was like, excuse me, and I was like, yeah, and she was like, we're recruiting store models. Hollister is well known for only hiring people that are attractive, so I was a bit like, obviously it'd be a great place to work because I actually do love Hollister, but I don't necessarily agree with the fact that you should hire someone on how they look. And I was like quite flattered that they'd asked me, because I was like, oh, me? You've been serious? Me? You want this to work at Hollister? But then I went to the interview later on in the day, and there was 8 of us there. I was first one there. I sat down, I was like, okay, this is alright. And then the attractive people started arriving. First boy walked in, 6'4", beachy hair, like sandals, like it's winter in England, it's like -2 degrees, and he walked in, checkered shirt, sandals, and I was just like staring at him, like his bone structure was like perfect, and I was just like staring at him like an absolute weirdo. Then a girl turned up, beautiful wavy long hair, like no makeup, and she looked gorgeous, and she was just like really skinny, and I was like staring, like, and then everyone else kept arriving, and I was like, why is everyone so attractive? So I was sat there like feeling like an absolute loser, like, oh well, everyone here is really attractive except me. And then we went for the interview. I wore this shirt because I thought, I bought this today and it's Hollister, so it might look good if I wore Hollister clothing to the interview. As we were walking downstairs to the interview room, one of the sales assistants that worked there, the store models, stopped me and said, you've got a size sticker on your t-shirt. And I was like, are you kidding? And he was like, no, let me take it off for you. Took this massive sticker off me that said like small on it. I was like, oh god. So carried on walking downstairs to the interview room, which was an alleyway in the back. Like, it was freezing and we sat on steps, and he sat on a chair in front of everyone, the interview man. The interviewer was gorgeous. And then, so the interview, they asked me nothing about previous work, you know, qualifications, stuff like that. They asked me a fun fact about myself. That was the first question. So I'm last to answer. So we go round, first person. Fun fact about me, I'm a model for Boss Management. Second person, I've modelled in Paris and Milan. Second person, where I used to be a model for Models 1. Next one, I've been a model since I was 12. Then it gets to me, who's not a model. I sat there like, I was like, oh, this is awkward. I was like, I started my own online business when I was 15. And everybody just kind of went. I had nothing to say about my appearance like everyone else did. Everyone was like, basically, everyone's fun fact was that they are very good looking. The next one was to describe yourself how your friends would describe you. That everybody was saying stuff like, everyone else was saying stuff about their appearance, and I was just saying like random shit because I'm not like everyone else that was there. And then there was this one boy at the back that was like my friends, who wasn't a model either. He was actually the other person that wasn't a model, and he everyone was like saying like, oh, I'm fun and I like partying and stuff like that. And he was like, my friends would say that I am hardworking, focused and driven. I was like, no, your friends wouldn't say that about you though, would they? Because why would they, really? Next question was, what are you good at? So of course everyone else is good at being attractive, and I am good at business. I was like, I'm quite business minded, so I'm good at sales. Like, I started my YouTube channel when I was 15, and from there I've, you know, had big companies contact me. Tresemme started like, you know, name dropping. I was like, and that's how I make money. I was like, I make videos online, tutorials, and he was like, that is interesting. And I was like, thanks. So my YouTube was mentioned at my Hollister interview, because I thought that'd be like quite different. You know, no one was going to say that. Again, I just felt like an absolute douche like the whole time. I felt like ugly. I felt like the ugly duckling of the group. Like, I felt like everyone was looking at me like, why the fuck is she here? Embarrassing times. Just the whole experience was embarrassing. I won't be expecting a phone call from them anytime soon, needless to say. Oh, fuck my life. Also, you can now add me on Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/Hannah0. I will leave a link in the description bar down below. Basically, what's on there is I do giveaways. I post pictures every day of like daily outfits and hair and makeup things, and giveaways. I've just done giveaways, contests, discounts at online stores, etc, etc, etc. So it's pretty fun. So add me as a friend. Link down there. Add me as a friend. Add me as a friend.